G'day gang, GameolioDan, how you going? We're back in the Elder Scrolls Online Summerset. The Summerset expansion. Right, Master. Hello.
What a rare honor Valcerin bestowed upon you. Only a select few not of our order have ever walked upon this sacred island. Val tells me your aid was indispensable in uncovering the false Aldach's plot on Summerset.
We discovered that newcomers to Summerset were being murdered to power the Abyssal Pearls.
Unfortunate, certainly. The magic you describe sounds familiar, though I can't quite recall where I've heard of it before. I fear the pearls may be a harbinger of the threat Sotha Seal warned us about.
Sotha Seal? What threat? I don't understand.
Sotha Seal, one of the living gods of the Dark Elf Tribunal. He's an honorary member of our order. After an attack on his Clockwork City, he warned us about a Daedric threat to Summerset and Artaeum. I sent Valcerin to investigate.
Is there anything more I can do to help?
Indeed, but not until we finish studying the pearl Valcerin brought us. There are mysteries to unravel, and Val believes you will be instrumental to our success. We can get started immediately, unless you want to explore our island first. The next step involves a thorough examination of the strange pearl you and Valcerin recovered from beneath the Shimmerine Monastery. Hopefully, we can learn more about the false Aldach and the source of the pearl's magic.
You can use magic to get the pearl to reveal all of that?
We are the Psijic Order, friend of Valcerin. There is very little we cannot accomplish through the application of the old ways. Every object remembers its history. The trick involves selecting the correct ritual to reveal those buried memories.
Can I do anything to help?
While I head inside to begin the augury ritual, I'd like you to go to Sotha Seal's study in the tower, find my acolyte, Oriandra, and ask her for Sotha Seal's amplification elixir. We may need it if the pearl proves to be resistant to our magic.
I'll find Oriandra and get the amplification elixir. You, my friend, sound exactly like my ranger in Guild Wars 2. Who I think is also Nathan Drake. I forgot your name, but I know who you are. Alright, okay, cool. Sounds exactly like my ranger in the Guild Wars 2. Alright, talk to Oriandra. So we'll go through here. Travel as he does. Into the Sipra Tower. Oh, look at this place.
Friend of Valcerin, I have a proposal for you.
Alright, pal, hang on a second, mate. Go find Oriandra. Oh, we're gonna go further up. Oh, I don't know if this is up or down or left or right. Oriandra.
I knew it the moment we met back at the ruins. I sensed there was something special about you. The fact that Valcerin hasn't stopped talking about you just confirms my original assessment. I'm glad I was able to help you escape that mind trap.
The Right Master sent me to get an amplification elixir for the ritual they're conducting.
That strange pearl has certainly been reluctant to reveal its secrets. The Right Master hates it when an inanimate object refuses to cooperate. Regarding the amplification elixir, I just cataloged it. It's a Sotha Seal creation, as you'd expect.
Sotha Seal's a member of the Psijic Order?
What? No, not in the traditional sense. He's not one of our monks, if that's what you're asking. More like an honorary member, I guess you'd say. According to my records, the silver vial should be right over there.
I'll find it.
As soon as the pearl arrived via Valcerin's transference spell, the Right Master gathered the conclave to prepare an augury ritual. He's been cycling sages through to keep them fresh, while slowly increasing the intensity of the ritual.
So why aren't you helping with the ritual?
I'm the Right Master's acolyte. I have other duties to perform. Besides, such a complex ritual requires the power of the conclave of the 11 forces. I'm not that strong yet. Under the Right Master's tutelage, I expect to attain that rank. One day.
How did an Imperial end up in the Psijic Order?
Despite opinions to the contrary, being an Altmer isn't a prerequisite for membership in the Psijic Order. The Right Master noticed my potential and invited me to join. I had a year to consider the offer, but I made my decision immediately.
I'm not sure I understand where we are. How did the Psijics hide Artaeum?
I'm not allowed to reveal where you are or how our magic works, other than to tell you that you have arrived upon the fabled island of the Psijic Order, Artaeum. While we're not currently part of Nirn's reality, we still keep track of events there.
How do you manage to keep track of events on Nirn from wherever this is?
I could say we have our ways and leave it at that, but you deserve a better explanation. The Right Master sends Psijics back to the world to perform tasks and gather information. Plus, we have powerful scrying magic that reveals all sorts of details.
I better find that elixir the Right Master requested.
I was examining the vial of amplification elixir myself just a short time ago. It should be right over there.
And over there it is. There is a book here too. Lorcan is the spirit of Nirn, the god of all mortals. This does not mean all mortals necessarily like him or even know him. Most elves hate him, thinking creation as that act which sundered them from the spirit realm. Most humans revere him or aspects of him as the herald of existence. The creation of the mortal plane, the mundus, Nirn, is a source of mental anguish to all living things. All souls know deep down they came originally from somewhere else, and that Nirn is a cruel and crucial step to what comes next. What is this next? Some wish to return to the original state, the spirit realm, and think that Lorcan is the demon that hinders their way. To them, Nirn is a prison, an illusion to escape. Others think that Lorcan recreated the world as the testing ground for transcendence. To them, the spirit realm was already a prison, and that true escape is now finally possible. Back to the Right Master. Alright, let's go. Couple of curious items around here.
Was Oriandra able to direct you to the proper elixir? Without something to amplify the magic, our ritual is going to fail.
Here's the amplification elixir you requested.
Just in time. For the next stage of the ritual, if you have no objections, I'd like you to join us. Your experiences alongside Valsaryn might help reveal what has so far eluded our efforts.
How can I help with the ritual?
We'll handle the magic. You pour the elixir into the scrying pool and stand close. As the ritual's power amplifies, your experiences with the Pearl and the False Aldark should help the augury do its job.
And what is the augury's job exactly?
We want to discover the origin of the Pearl and its strange magic. In addition, anything we can learn about the False Aldark and his connection to the Pearl would be helpful. Otherwise, we're stepping blindly into Oblivion's maw here.
Alright, tell me what you need me to do.
Pour the elixir into the pool. That should provide the final boost we need to trigger the augury.
Here we stand, the most favored servants of Clavicus Vile, Mephala, and Nocturnal, on the verge of the greatest victory for our princes.
Are you sure those creatures can be trusted?
Have no fear. Isn't that why we formed the Court of Bedlam? Besides, what happens next in Relenthil will seal Summerset's fate.
That was unnerving. It seems the False Aldark belonged to an alliance of Daedric cultists called the Court of Bedlam. Imagine, the faithful of Clavicus Vile, Mephala, and Nocturnal working together. This is more serious than I anticipated.
Have you ever heard of the Court of Bedlam?
No, but I'm hardly an expert on the Daedric cults of Tamriel. The magic I sensed in the Pearl, though, it doesn't contain the taint of oblivion. We're missing something, but what? I suppose we'll need to find out what's going on in Relenthil.
I can travel to Relenthil.
I hoped you'd say that. Relenthil sits to the west of Shimmerine, just across the mountains. I'll send Valsaryn with you to talk to the Cannon Reeve. The False Aldark may be dead, but Mephala's and Nocturnal's agents remain, as well as the Pearls.
I have a few questions before I head to Relenthil.
I may not be a natural prognosticator, but I had a feeling you might. Go ahead. I'll answer what I can.
Do the Daedric princes always work together?
From what I've experienced, an alliance isn't just unusual, it's contrary to their very nature. Oh, they'll work together from time to time, but something as complex as what Sotha Seal hinted at is unheard of. Makes me interested to learn more.
What can you tell me about Reunite?
Very little, I'm afraid. The last time I passed through that area was more than 350 years ago. They made an exquisite wine, as I recall, and the House of Reverie's theater troupe always put on an entertaining show.
Did you learn anything interesting or anything more about the pearl?
The augury ritual extracted a vision of the false Aldark and the court of Bedlam, but nothing specifically about the pearl. Its magic isn't Daedric, though. How they can steal life energy and use it to summon those sea creatures remains a mystery. From what I've
Alright, sorry. Goodbye is what I meant to say. Alright, so we can travel to Reunite, but this guy has something for us.
Tranquil greetings, Caraval. You will forgive me if I seem awkward. We rarely entertain guests here on Artaeum. I am Caloris. Right Master Ichesis told me a great deal about you. I suspect he has plans for you within the Psijic Order.
You're offering me a place in the Psijic Order? Do I even qualify for membership?
The Right Master holds you in high regard. That is proof enough of your worthiness. The Psijic Order requires practical wisdom, outside perspective. Unless I miss my guess, you can provide both. You would be a worthy addition to our ranks.
Thank you. What do I need to do?
Eager to begin? Good. Eagerness is just what we need. Your first lesson begins now. The Order has detected a number of irregularities on Tamriel. Small breaches in the fabric of time. I would like you to seal them for me.
Alright. I'll seal these breaches. How should I proceed?
The first cluster of time breaches appeared on the Isle of Summerset. You should start there. Go speak with my apprentice, Josaja, in the Artaeum. She will provide the tools you need, a map, Psijic seals, and the Augur of the Obscure.
This map will show me where the time breaches are located?
The map will show you the approximate location of each time breach. I apologize. Our visions, while powerful, are not always specific. Make your way to each X on the map, then use the Augur of the Obscure to discover the anomaly's exact location.
Right. I get an item? Oh, well, maybe we'll get that later. Okay. Let's go. Let's skedaddle. Oh, by the way, as I logged in, there was a... I don't know if I can bring that up again, but... Notifications. It's not showing up now. Yeah, I don't know if it's just for June or what the deal is, but something popped up and said, like, for logging in, you get this. I don't really know how to bring that up. Journal? That was something new, I hadn't seen it before. Oh well, if you log in, you may notice it. Like, I don't know if it's only for June or it's a new feature they're implementing. I don't quite remember what happened in June last year, and I'm pretty sure I was playing then. Queen Ayrenn has at long last decreed that the ancestral home of the High Elves shall be open to all. Okay. So. Oh, why do you want me to go back to the tower? Hang on a second. Oh, I must have missed something. Talk to Josaja. We missed something here. Over in this direction.
Yes, can I help you?
Your master sent me. He told me to collect a map, some Psijic seals, and the Augur of the Obscure.
Right. You're the Order's new initiate. I didn't expect you so soon. Things here on Artaeum are normally, you know, snailish. I transcribed our seer's visions onto the map there, and collected these Psijic seals. The Augur, however...
Do you have it?
I don't. Please don't tell the lore master. It tricked me into dismissing the binding charms that keep it here, in the Artaeum. Then it popped like a bubble and vanished. It escaped before, but never on my watch.
Do you have any idea where the Augur went?
Mercifully, yes. I just scried its location. It looks like it reappeared somewhere on the shores of Waston Coraldale. It didn't take long for some sea elves to scoop it up and squirrel it away. You'll have to steal it back. I am sorry, truly.
Alright, I'll go to Waston Coraldale and recover it.
I'm indebted. You'll definitely need the Augur on your quest. Without it, you'll never find those time breaches.
Okay, we got the map. Okay, X's all over the joint. Find the Augur of the Obscure. Should we do that, or shall we explore this island a little bit? Oh, well, let's go there. Sure, we'll have a chance to do that later. There's so many good looking places in the games, in not just this game, but a lot of the games that we play. And Port of Summerset, there is a delve nearby. The Traitor's Vault. Oh. Oh. When we come back, we'll go to Traitor's Vault. Yeah, there's so many different places and really cool looking places in not just Elder Scrolls Online, but like a lot of the MMOs that we play. So on my Instagram, instagram.com/GameolioDan, I'm thinking of taking like little screenshots and so on from games and throwing them up there. Because yeah, it happens so often. And I just sit there sort of looking at them thinking, it's a nice background. It's a nice backdrop. I guess I'd like a place to pop them. And I've been sort of unsure what to do with Instagram for a long time, so I might use it to do that. So if you have the Instagram, you can follow me there on instagram.com/GameolioDan. Alright, so we are riding off in that direction. My buddy Barry over there. The old Bazinator. Another delve ahead of us. Oh. I hate riding past a delve. Like if I see one, gotta do it. Gotta do it. But I think I want to focus on these quests first. And then we'll go at delving. I imagine I'm going to be riding all over this map anyway, so... It's funny, I keep looking at this thinking, yeah, it doesn't really look that far, does it? It actually is quite Quite a long ride. We're having a look outside. Yeah, it's something we can cross over in about half a minute. Sky Shard right here, folks.